Hi, my name's Cole. I was born and raised here in Tauranga, Bay of Plenty, New Zealand, and I've been an IT professional for 2 years now. My interest in IT started from a young age when I received my first device. And when I reached high school, I decided to take my interest a bit further by enrolling in the IT classes they provided. They taught me things like HTML and Scratch, though the physical side of IT always interested me a bit more. Here at Employ NZ, I received my New Zealand Diploma in Information Technologies Level 5. I learned a little bit of everything that year, from software to hardware to networking, and even some very important interpersonal skills. The next year, I studied for my New Zealand Diploma in System Administrations Level 6. With hands-on lessons, I've learned plenty of practical skills that I use in my job every day.
As part of my role here at Employ NZ, my responsibility is to go out and meet with all the schools around the Bay of Plenty and attend Careers Expos and Tertiary Awareness Weeks. Part of that is to have a focused element around our Māori Pacifica students out there who don't know about the information technology career pathways and encourage them to come in and take a look at potentially heading into this industry. My IT recruitment experience stems over a 7-year period, originally based in Wellington, where I was working for Candle IT Recruitment, covering New Zealand and Australia. Soft skills that employers would be looking for would be based around strong communication skills and the ability to articulate instructions and be able to perform those leadership roles in terms of that communication level. If you are versatile and you can move around in an organisation, that's very beneficial as well. To have Māori Pacifica students in our classroom is very important for us. You could be the next person that comes through and encourages our next Māori Pacifica students to come through.
We're here at Acre Technologies. This was my first step into the IT field. Here I was providing support for domestic clients, anywhere from helping them with their computers to home routers, even their personal phones. And after I got more experienced, I started providing support for businesses and their infrastructure. The first thing I learned here at Acre Technologies was the human element of IT. Being able to communicate and being able to help people without sounding like a complete alien was definitely a stepping stone towards where I am today.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm a director at Acre Technologies. We're a managed service provider based in Tauranga in the Bay of Plenty. We have clients from Whangarei down to Christchurch, and we manage everything IT for those clients. We take on people when they get to be a level 6 graduate. Graduates work alongside a senior engineer who mentors them, and hopefully they become a great engineer, in which case they then get to go full circle and mentor the next lot of graduates. Once you've got your level 6 IT qualification, you've got the technical know-how to get started in a job. There are other skills you need though, and these are just as important as the technical know-how. Good communication skills are key. Being able to pick up the phone and interpret what a client is telling you and then translate that into a solution is a really important skill. Empathy is another important skill. If you can put yourself in the place of a client who has lost their internet or whose server has crashed, and you can understand the implications of that and get across to them that you do understand how important this is and that you're going to be working on this straight away, that's a really great skill to have. We'd like to see a lot more diversity in the industry. Over the past 6 months, we've interviewed for 3 roles. We've had over 100 applicants for those roles, and only one of those was a lady. It would be great to see more women coming through the system. The roles are there, the doors are open. Come on in, we want to see you here.
Today we're here at Tauranga City Council. This has been the next step in my IT career. Here, in a fast-paced environment, you need to be ready to help users at a drop of a hat. Compared to my last role, my duties have changed slightly. I could be helping with anything from setting up live streams to testing new solutions and installing equipment at new sites. I've also been given the opportunity to further my education. I've been given the time and resources needed to achieve certifications. I'm currently studying towards my AWS and Azure fundamentals, because in this field, every day is a school day. Just because you're finished studying doesn't mean the journey ends.
Hello, my name is David Maxwell from the Tauranga City Council, and my role here is the team leader of the service desk. We are a team of 9 technicians, and our responsibility is to look after all our internal customers. So our function is to triage any service requests that come in. We will attempt to resolve those as first point of contact, or we can escalate through to our external teams as well. From a recruitment point of view, what we really value is someone that has really good communication skills, has enthusiasm for the role, and has good good practical skill as well. Diversity is very important to us here at Tauranga City Council. We find that most of the customers that we support are diverse in themselves, therefore we like to hire technicians that are diverse to support them.
Hi, I'm Amy. I'm a service desk analyst here at Tauranga City Council. I started my IT career at Unisys as a service desk analyst, and then I moved my way to Parliament, where I was a service desk analyst supporting the ministers and MPs, prime ministers of the government. And then I moved to Tauranga City and got a job here at the council as a service desk analyst. I see my future on the service desk and hopefully will become a leader at some point.
Here in the team with career progression, we actively support our staff to go on to certification. We find that this will develop them for other opportunities and better roles. It's actually a case of pushing our staff out. Even though you don't like to see good people go, we support them so that they can go on to bigger and better opportunities.
Kia ora, ko JT Himatoku Ingoa. I'm the program lead for Hihiko Te Rawa Awaha with Toikai Rawa, community manager with II, and co-chair of the mentoring working group under the TAG Contributor Strategy with Cloud Native Computing Foundation. Toikai Rawa is a Māori economic development agency that focuses on three main po around whenua ora, tangata ora, and Pākahi ora. Basically, how we can better support our people, land and businesses, in particular with my role supporting a rangatahi into high value positions in the tech space. My mahi with II and CNCF involves creating local opportunities for our people to participate in global open source tech. Currently we're working on a Māori mentoring initiative to create direct pathways for our people. CNCF has about 150 open source projects. We're always looking for more of our Indigenous peoples to participate in both technical and non-technical roles. A lot of what's happening in the tech space at the moment is becoming a bit of an echo chamber, and we as an Indigenous peoples have a unique lens and perspective that we've got to bring to it that many others don't, and Māori ourselves, our whakapapa, our mātauranga, everything that we bring to the table, the way that we communicate, the way that we create, our perspective on things, brings something that currently is lacking and if not completely absent from the industry overall. I don't think there's ever been a more important time for our people to get involved in the tech space. Data sovereignty has become a huge topic at the moment, where the need for us to protect our whakapapa and everything that's important to us on our own shores is possible. We could be putting our own data centres in local community centres or marae or our kura, whether it's getting involved in the non-technical aspect, just the way we sort of communicate and manage projects, whether it's the more technical sort of skill sets of all the coding and everything that we're more familiar with. There's so many avenues that we have to get involved and make something happen.
It's always a blast in IT because every day is a school day, like I said. At the moment, I'm working hard to receive the experience and certifications needed to achieve my goal in becoming a cloud engineer. If you want a career pathway where every day is something new, come and join me here in IT. I'd love to see you around.